Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels starved. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. Scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can't reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat.
And we back. What's the fam? That's how you like the new intro? That thing's so nice.
Oh, I loved it. Who the fuck did that? Was that the individual that, like, I didn't right off the hand recognize the male there? Did he make that?
That's our boy Alan that be in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan wins.
It was great. I loved it. I was going hard in the background the whole time. That one, come on, guys. That's 2 on this show that I need to have on a playlist. Send me the links.
You can send me the link. We got you. We gonna share this one out, though. We got you. Oh,
Yeah.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap
oh,
in, baby.
everybody,
The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand. The new small labs. Right at your command.
What's going on? I seen Destiny on here. What's up, Destiny?
Yeah, we got Yanni yesterday.
What's up? What's up? My
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, here. How you feeling, Unc? What's up with you?
I'm good. I'm good. No problem. No problem. Beautiful day. But outside, but out there, it's a beautiful day. I know these motherfuckers better not motherfuckers spray that grass in my truck.
That's on your truck.
Yeah, they're cutting grass, but you know, for some reason they don't know you're supposed to, when you're cutting grass, you're supposed to cut it in a certain way.
So there go there.
Like length or angle? Because length is correct, but some individuals have preferences on angle. Like I did horticulture for 2 years. Certain grasses require certain heights and shit for its most healthy, growth. But individuals who cut their yards and think their yards are the shit are the ones that are like, you have to cut it at a certain angle, or it don't look right. So what angle you cutting your yard at? And does the carpet match the drapes?
No, you're supposed to cut. When you cut in the yard, you're supposed to cut to the inside, and you're supposed to keep a square pattern or up and down pattern. You don't cut. You don't spray the grass outside of the yard. It was very tight. You can start from the inside. You start from the outside, go all the way in, and all the grass is going to be in the middle. So you ain't gonna have a whole lot of, you ain't gonna have a whole lot of cleanup. And then it set the pattern. It set the pattern on your lawn that looks good. Makes your grass look fresh.
Manicured and shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do the.
Right.
There are like 4 billion ways to mow your lawn. Is that our Wellness Wednesday thing? It's how do we mow our lawn?
What the hell got y'all into that? That's the first thing I was wondering when I heard about grass clipping.
Cut head, you can cut against the grain with the grain. Cut my mother.
Give it a fade on the number 2 and shit. Like, all right.
Yeah. That's why I said just the carpet match the drapes.
I ain't too familiar with it.
I got blackberries growing.
Where they at? Pick them, man. Let's get them.
I've got a shit ton in my fridge right now because I want to make a blackberry cobbler. It's been a while.
It's Wellness Wednesday. Let's see you eat one fresh. Oh, pick. Go ahead, eat that thing.
I gotta watch the mother trucker. I think I'm gonna be like, yo, bug shit. I love that flavor.
And the animals don't wash them; they just pick and eat. You alright?
You right. But I am smart enough to wash my shit because I see bugs on them as I pick them.
Okay.
That's the protein.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
That's your berry bush?
Or
it's on my property, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were just saying it was like, oh, I'm gonna steal that
I got to
motherfucker.
go get a cup because I'm getting a bunch. That one at the top with the red is gonna be a little sour, but.
Hey, that's lit.
And I'm at. Did you create that bush?
Oh fuck! I put the berries here to grow little spots whenever I first moved in. So I mean, technically, I did.
Why don't you take some of the clippings and put it in a water cup so you can grow your own in the house? And then
well, I mean, they're actually not that difficult to grow from just the berries. You just wait until the berries look dead as fuck, and then you go, and you throw them somewhere. And as long as it's got the right, environment as where it grew, then it had this much shade and blah 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 blah, and throw it up in that yonder. Usually, those grow next to anywhere though. They're really sharp. They do stab. I got cut multiple times the other day picking some of these, but I want that fucking blackberry cobbler, and it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be my mama's recipe, and I can't fucking wait. Ow.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's safe to eat those berries?
100%. I've ate them many a times.
Oh, all right, cool. All right. 10-4.
Nate, eat them berries. Alex said he love cutting grass. No cat.
Yeah, no cat, no kizzy. Yeah.
Yeah, the sweeter the berry, the sweeter the juice, right?
After the bird is sweeter than you. Come on,
He
man.
know, he know what it is. He's doing what he do. He doing what the
Knocking them birds you see, the sweeter the juice that's gonna come out of.
he's just
My Freddy Krueger cup is like halfway full right now. And I got this one full of blackberries too. But whenever you freeze them, how pink they are comes out pretty quickly. So I'm going to go pick some more, especially because I got more. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Well, I mean, I'll listen. But whatever fucking questions you got.
All right. That's
all right.
It's time of Destiny eating community birds.
A community garden would be dope if y'all had like, you know.
Got some birds right out front of our yard. I just see the birds and them eating and stuff, but I ain't fucking with it, man.
I don't want my dog to say right on the motherfucking berry. That's what I don't want. That's why I said controlled setting or whatever. But you know, if it works, it works, and they're good, they're good. So, you know.
Yeah. Our girl Rich, she gonna be in this second.
Yeah, she said she's gonna hop in a minute. Wait for her to get in and do that Alice question.
Hey,
Yeah.
anybody ever tasted an acorn?
No.
Y'all ever tasted an acorn?
Yeah, that's nasty. It's like dry, like
Don't do that. Some acorns carry cyanide, like the ones here carry cyanide. Not every acorn does. Hear me out. But I had a friend who, like, their fucking dog started chewing up the acorns in the back because it was teething, and it almost killed the dog. I don't know.
God damn.
You gave an acorn to a dog?
No, I have a shit ton of acorns in my backyard because I have oak trees. I am surrounded, but we have trees in this bitch.
Oh, you got some fresh.
I'm in a
air
neighborhood
right
with trees.
No, you got real trees. So
Yeah.
I tell you, lifestyles of the
Like,
rich
this
and
is
famous.
what's above my yard.
Let's see. It's on 8 corns.
Acorns are highly nutritious, calorie dense, and sustainable nuts that that once processed to remove bitter tannins are excellent human consumption. Excellent for human consumption as flour and baking for making traditional jellies or brewing into coffee substitutes.
Yeah,
Okay, so is it toxic to dogs?
we can find out, you know.
Yeah, look it up real quick. Because they were
Is it
like,
what?
it's cyanide, and their dog did almost die. But I did not look firsthand in that bitch.
Hell no.
This is what the doctor said.
You sure the dog ain't swallowed an acorn whole?
Right.
Nah,
Look, dude, this is just the side of the sidewalk. Like, this is just our little fucking gutter. Look at all those acorns.
They're not good for dogs.
Yeah, it says it's not good for dogs at all. It could be dangerous.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like cyanide for dogs.
Damage, god damn. Fatal, bitch. Oh my god, yeah, y'all did that dog dirty. So now I know all they had to do was get Chico ass some acorns on Friday. He ain't had to give him no brownie or no.
You threw some acorns at him.
If his ass and put some acorns in that brownie, set his ass down. Chico. Hey, you learn something every day. I didn't even know that.
Shitting Dairy Queen, fucking with those birds.
Like, cats are allergic to next to everything. Every single fucking flower that grows down here, cat. If they lick it, they die.
Oh, make a blackberry.
Okay.
Hey, you might stop doing shit. They say it work good in flour, you know, for baking. I don't like that coffee. We might get you some acorn flavored coffee out this motherfucker.
Yeah, some shit.
No thanks. No
Call it
thanks. I'm good.
the Bowinkle, nigga. We got that Bowinkle over here.
Well, I mean, well,
Um,
guess what? Y'all don't have to go to the store no more and purchase any type of more nuts. Just go and get some acorns. Just go eat some acorns.
They're not
There's so much
around like
better.
they used to be when I was young. They used to be everywhere. Like we used to throw acorns at each other. Like we collect them. Man, we had about 100 some acorns, and we be out there throwing them. We put them on a slingshot. Now they not nowhere to be found. It's crazy. You know?
y'all niggas can walk around.
What did I
collect
tell y'all?
acorns.
What did I tell y'all they did? What did I tell y'all they did? They went and destroyed all the inner city female trees, and they replaced them with pollinated trees, which are males. So they took the acorns that might the acorns that might dent your car up, and in turn put some pollen shit that might dent your lungs up. Well, you know, that was a
Lawn
choice.
and garden club and shit today. I know that's right. I ain't mad at that. You ain't gotta give me solo screen. I was
He telling that's because y'all in DMV. We was just out Carolina. How many animals we seen? We seen a woodpecker, fucking cardinal. We was seeing all types of shit out there. Definitely different birds. It was like,
I mean,
damn.
that's all I was seeing with different birds. I didn't really see nothing else.
Yeah, I ain't see too much. I know they got snakes out there though, and possum.
I know one thing. Everywhere we went looked jive bear.
yeah.
There was no population of shit nowhere where we went.
Oh yeah, ain't no population in the area we was at.
Not even I'm about to say not even at the gas stations. All the gas stations we went to. We went to we went to a whole goddamn ghost town. I don't even. We went to Mayberry for real. It's Mayberry for real.
Yeah, compared to where we coming from, you know.
Yeah.
Cal,
Yeah.
Okay.
Cal in here. Yeah.
They in here. They in the lawn and garden club this morning, Kyle. I don't know. You know, ain't the usual shit that you used to.
Cal supposed to give us an update on that project he been doing. The
Didn't
remove
hear
the,
shit about it. Kyle, what's going on?
chemtrails. What happened with the chemtrail plant that you put in your backyard? How'd that go? Ain't no cloud move, huh? They got Cal. That shit brought in more clouds, boy. Cal, you gotta give us that.
Acorns, deers, birds, possums, snakes. You can't help the last spot. Can't do shit about the last spot. They'll just go walk around anyway.
Well, we got a lot of that, you know. Fuck niggas, man.
That's everywhere. I see one right now.
We outnumber y'all 10-1. That's 10-1 ahead. You know? There's more of us out here. You gotta learn to live with
Oh man.
Maddie's loved one, you know. So you got
that part.
loved ones. You gotta love
That's right now. Yeah, that's right. And I'm all with a little education this morning.
Yeah, everybody else gonna have to.
It's Wellness Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a fitting day or whatever. Al's question of the day is ready. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Al. We appreciate that. Of course.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Solid question. Shit, I want that beat too, Alan. I want that. I don't know what that is, but I want that. I know that's not the focus. That shit was kind of a little bit. He says, the question says, is self-love really empowering? Definitely ladies first. So, but it says it's self self-love really empowering people, or is it making some people unwilling to hear hard truths about themselves? That's a, I don't know where you get these questions from, but you on point.
Mm,
Or- Me?
that's a good one, right?
The only lady in here.
Doug,
I
it comes
got
down
you,
to,
but I
are they
ain't.
complaining about it or what? Is there something? Are they complaining about it? Is it impeding their life? Because, like, I'm all for whatever the fuck makes you happy. But if you were over here complaining that, like, life is tough, and your thing could be changed by like a financial choice or like something that is actually within your control, then go and do it. Go and do it. But if it's something that you can't control, you do have to take empowerment within that. And addictions don't count as something you can't control.
Right.
If it, yeah, like I don't care if you say, "Oh, I got pain problems." I do too. Okay, we don't have to go into that, but there are ways to get past it, and it doesn't mean you have to take on a new addiction. So I mean, yeah, no, it's yeah, no. If you're complaining about it, then do something to work on it. And if you're not willing to do something to work on it, and you have the ability to do so, that's your fucking fault. And your life is your life. If it's something you can't change, then fucking take power over that shit. Like things that people are prejudiced or racist or all that good shit, that stuff you have to find power within. If it's something like an addiction or a personality trait that's impeding you, don't embrace that shit. If it's not impeding you and it's just a fun factor, then fucking rock with it. Just don't complain to me about it.
Solid enough. We're gonna go ahead and welcome in the guests that we have in the back. Jump them right into the question of the day after they come in, whoever it is. Welcome.
Breaking down the scene.
Whoever is coming in, go. Oh, Althea. Good morning, Mac lady.
Good morning, Mac lady. So, unfortunately, today, my laptop was not letting us in, and we were trying to boot, and then we had to reboot the phone. We don't know what's going on. We trying to figure it out. It keeps giving me the blue screen of death.
Yeah, I'm not figuring that out.
And we,
What up, Sonny, man? Who else we got in here?
What up, family?
what was the question of the day, y'all? Is that what I missed?
Yeah, you ain't missing anything. We just rolled out the question the other day again. Let the men work. We're gonna play the question again for everybody that just let it hear you back. So, ladies first. So, Reese, you'll be the first person to answer it when we pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
But what's up to everybody this morning, dog? What's up?
What up? What up? What's poppin'?
What?
All right, question
What's
of the day. Instead of
poppin'?
playing the
Look, I
game,
thought
just go-
Destiny, I thought y'all already acted.
Well,
You
she was
did.
starting to answer it, but only people that can answer are the people that are on the screen. So that's what we do is replace stuff for the people that just came in. The question is self love really empowering people, or is it making some people unwilling to hear the hard truth about themselves? So, like we said, ladies first. So, Reese,
I think self-love, yes, it's empowering you. I'm not quite understanding when you say, do it make it hard to hear the hard truth about yourself? Is self-love?
yeah. Well, I feel like my answer will. I'm gonna give you my answer real quick, and then I might help you out. With in my opinion,
Okay.
when he said is self love really empowering people, or is it making some people unwilling to hear about themselves? I think personally that for some, self love still requires you to focus on yourself. I feel like a lot of people have natural distractions. Like for instance, COVID took away all those natural distractions, like your job, the hustle and bustle. A lot of people had to sit with themselves, and a lot of people start going fucking crazy because they didn't have a lot of downtime to really focus on themselves. So self love, you might be floating through each day just navigating with enough energy to keep going and all that, but do you actually stop and give yourself the time to evaluate yourself and determine what self love you need to apply to yourself? So I feel like the focus for some people, and I disagree with your response, just answering the question, but disagree on the flip side of that because when some people do get self love, most of them ain't had the time to do it anyway. But when they finally do it, it starts to uncover stuff that you need to heal from, like stuff when you gotta figure out what that self love is, you gotta figure out what needs to apply, what needs to be worked on. So sometimes self evaluation, I feel like, takes people like in a different direction. So it can be empowering for those that but for those that face themselves, but for those that haven't faced themselves, I feel like you know. But so that's what I think he means by the self love part. Whether it's healing for you or not. That's what I think he means by Reese.
Okay, like for the self love, for me is what I see is when I get my hair done, or that's self love, or when I get my feet done. That kind of self love is that Louise? Is that considered self love? You taking when you taking a moment. Your feet don't have to be your maintenance because you taking a moment to do something strictly for you. It's you pampering you, right? That's not self love.
Yeah, it is.
That can be a form of
It's layers to it though. So
Correct.
the self love means that you're healing something mentally, like something that's been weighing on you, or ailment, or something on your back. Then it might be a type of different. My point is, and what I think of the question is, the self love part can still open up wounds and open up like things that you haven't really considered that need to be worked on. So the self love, the self care and everything, and with just pampering yourself, but sometimes the self love or self care might open up doors for things like you didn't really realize was a problem or that big of an issue that you might not have given that much time to. That's what I think you mean by the question. Definition of
Okay,
self
this
love. I'm gonna
is
read it real
tough
quick before
love.
David and y'all go. Self love is a state of high appreciation for oneself, encompassing physical, psychological, and spiritual growth, compassion, and taking care of one's own needs. Yeah. It involves setting boundaries, forgiving oneself. Some of those things I was talking about. Forgiving oneself, accepting imperfections, and prioritizing personal well being rather than seeking external validation. So yeah, that's why I think the question means like you can open up the doors for yourself. Is it a setback, or is it really gonna push you forward? This is my opinion, obviously.
It
Damn,
depends on
I get him back in.
the individual.
You can hear it?
Who,
No.
me? Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know if you was in here, man. He getting zapped out over
Yeah,
there.
I heard what y'all said. Keep going out again.
Uh,
Everybody can hear me?
Yeah.
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 Did y'all want me to speak on that? You want me to wait?
Go ahead.
No, you can speak. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Is self-love really empowering people, or is it just making some people unwilling to hear hard truths about themselves? Okay. My self-love includes I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care what nobody thinks about me. It's only about what I care and think about myself. The lack of self-love has individuals out here all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Self-love is you respecting yourself in all aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? Self-love is you knowing when somebody's detrimental to your peace.
Mm.
And so I would think that, like I said, if I have the I have self-preservation is the number one thing. So, like I said, if you do have self-love for yourself, you really don't give a fuck what nobody say about you because you already there where you want to be at. And if you're not there where you want to be at, you're in the lane that you can be the way you're going. So I think self-love, man, basically is an individual making a sacrifice, people, places, and things to achieve a better life of peace and harmony.
All right. That's solid enough. Let me get some of them comments real quick before David goes. All right. Alan said that's why I love Georgia. I can sit in my backyard and feel like I'm in the country. Yeah, the country area. Okay. I don't think it's self love. Wait, I don't think it is self love not wanting to hear more about yourself. Self love is a commitment to growth. I feel you. I was agreeing with Alan's joint though when he said, for me, self-love is empowering when it includes self-awareness. It becomes limiting when it protects your ego more than your growth. Yeah, yeah, that's solid. I agree with that.
Me too.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. David Funny Man Green, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I think self love is empowering. Self love is loving yourself and you know what I mean, making yourself proud or whatever like that. No, you know what I mean. Sometimes to the point where you know what I mean. Sometimes you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like you were like in today's world post or whatever and all about you know what I mean your achievements or different things like that and all. And to me, I think you know what I mean? A lot of people sometimes some people would take it as bragging or whatever, like, but I don't think it's bragging. I think it's only bragging to those that's hating on you in the first place. Yeah, I think it's a difference between a testimony and bragging. You know what I mean? Like if I say, "Oh yeah, I got this show," or you know what I mean, I can't believe you know what I mean, I got this, this. It's not bragging, it's a testimony because without a test, there's no testimony. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean, it's something that I'm proud or whatever, that I overcame or achieved or something like that. No. But to the haters that want you to be down in the first place and all, they're going to take it as, oh, there he goes bragging again. This is this. It's nothing about that. It's about, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've been through the storms. I've been through this. And you all don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to sit there and cry or whatever about some of the things that I've been through, whatever like that. No, but I want to share with everybody, you know what I mean, that I made it.
Solid enough. Solid enough. We're going to welcome in guests that we got in the back room. Miss Venus. What's up, love?
Hey,
What's
y'all,
up,
just
Pig?
leaving the gym. What
That's
is
all
that?
right. On this Wednesday. That's all right. I said, what's up, Miss Pigtails? But that's what's up on the Wellness Wednesday. Get your gym workout
Yeah.
in. I ain't mad at that at all. We got a question of the day for you, though.
Okay.
What's up, Phoenix? I didn't know you was on here, too. You next up in line.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you tell her the question, then I'll give my response.
I put it back up so she can see.
All right, if you can see, I know you're walking, so the question on the screen, Ms. Venus, is self-love really empowering people, or is it making some people unwilling to hear the hard truth about themselves? I think that's a great question from Alan. Alan also says these are thought-provoking questions. There's no right or wrong answers for the questions that he asks. It's all in people's difference in opinion.
I believe that, yes. Again, that's one of them situations where I can see both sides being a valid perspective. I mean, if you love yourself and, you know, you don't want to hear anything to that, you're going to want to about yourself. But can for you
She gone. Yeah, she need better service. No.
Okay. Well, I'll go. Hey, Destiny. Hey, everybody on the panel and in the chat. I think what you're referring to is more so arrogance and ego than self-love. Well, self-love, you're able to hear what someone's telling you because your goal is to improve upon yourself anyway. You can't say you love yourself if you don't want to improve upon yourself. When you're arrogant and when you operate in your ego, you cannot hear someone speaking to you without being offended or without thinking you got it all, I know this, blah, blah, blah. So I think that's more so directed in that way. When you're ego stricken or you're arrogant, you cannot be quote unquote corrected, or you cannot, you will not accept someone letting you know something. People forget that, or a lot of people don't know that there are the four sides of us: the part that we know, the part we don't know, the part that others see, and the part that we're blind to. The hidden parts of ourselves are those that no one sees, but we know. The part that we see is what everybody sees and we see as well. The unknown parts of ourselves are the parts that that we have discovered, and the blind parts of ourselves are the parts that other people see, but we don't see. Those are the parts of ourselves that are usually the hardest to hear. So if you tell someone, or you're lovingly coming to someone, say, hey, X, Y, Z, blah, 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 and they can't accept it, then they're operating in their ego. And they're operating in a state of arrogance because they can't do no wrong and they know better. But when you have self-love, or you're working on improving upon yourself, you're going to listen. And it may be tough to hear, because hearing about yourself hurts, because you don't know that you're doing it half the time. It hurts. But if you're willing to accept that and not turn on the person that's giving you the information, that's self-love. That's growth. But the other side of it is arrogance, ego, and not the willingness to not be corrected or to learn about yourself.
I like that. And I like that everybody should have different answers, That's why I think people should say, like, what's self-love to you? Instead of trying to figure out what is self-love, because people gonna have different answers for the question. To me, self-love is a lot what Weezy said. It's like you gotta love yourself. There's a lot of things that we do, that hurt ourselves, and people point it out and say, you need to do this, and that. And some people will reject it. No, I smoke weed. This is what I do. I hear people out. I know that what it's doing, and I know it's hurt my body, and that's the part that you fight with yourself. Sometimes I hate the things I do, but I know what I'm doing is wrong, and I say the only way to show that you really love yourself is correct it. There's a lot of people out here blindly just living it, don't know. But when you know something, it's hard to do it. It's no different than celebrating the holidays. It's like once I learned something different about it, it was hard for me to just keep doing it. It was like me eating meat, pause. But now I'm vegan, and it's like I can't go back and eat the poison shit that I know about it. But when I tell people about it, how it might affect them, I come off as a hater. I come off as a know-it-all. I come off as all these things because I'm trying to bring self-awareness to them. And they don't see that I love them just as much as I love myself, and that's what I think that self-love is, seeing yourself in others, so it's like I don't want this to damage me. At the same time, I don't want it to damage you. So I don't get mad when people come to me and be like, man, why you smoke, man? That stuff harmful to the body. Yeah, and that's something I need to work on. But I'm not gonna tell them, oh, get out of here. Everybody smoke weed. Bob Marley smoked. This person smoked. People tend to do that. And that's when it's saying like, nah, that person got some type of love for you. He's trying to bring awareness to you, and you just shutting it out because you ain't trying to hear it. And it's like, nah, that ain't self-love. A lot of people think self-love is just pampering themselves. Well, I take care of me. I make sure I got things and I want all the nice things. Like, that's cool. No, you got to take care of yourself. You should wash your ass. Like that's something you should do regardless. You should take care of your body. So it's just like, I don't know. That's, to me, self-love is saying yourself and other people overall. That's my answer. Zach, what is Venus?
Unmute your mic when you're ready.
What's up, Trip? Thanks, I don't think Venus with it.
Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, unmute your mic if you want to talk.
Stay up here because I can't set it up with that.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything. I had a bad reception. I didn't know if y'all heard me all what I was saying, but I was agreeing with Molly in reverse because he said it after I did. There's two different sides to the answer on that, because the self-love is important for everyone to have. Like, could you imagine being a self-hater? And there's just people out here who like really believe that everyone's hating on them when honestly they're just trying to show them some love because they see they're not loving themselves the way that they could be, you know. But then again, perspective is both a unique and individual experience. So what I may feel is giving love, somebody else may feel like I ain't need to hear that shit. The thing is though, I still planted a seed and one day you may have to revisit it. All I know is that I accept constructive criticism, but there's also a tone that you can use with me that'll help me feel like you're not giving me any of the love that I would expect of cutting you off if you just don't. I love myself.
It's always some stuff on the Morning Max show, ain't
Always
it?
one person, always one.
That's crazy. Yeah, I got to turn it the wide angle, you know.
Yeah, but we gonna do it. But what I wanted to, because did Trippy go?
He's not on.
It's
You
Trippy.
can go ahead because he's not on.
You gonna go, Trip? Oh, okay. No, I like what you said, Venus, but I also wanted to say that some people do hate themselves and they don't know why. And you know, we would think no one will hate themselves, but there are a lot of people that do. They hate themselves, they hate those around them, they hate their family, they don't know. And it takes for someone, like you said, to plant the seed to help them see that they are worthy of love, even if it's just from themselves, even if it's just from our Creator. You know, that's the ultimate love, right? But if you don't know that, if you've never been shown that, if no one's ever poured into you, how will you know? There are a lot of people that hate themselves and they don't know why. Somebody may have said something to them, they made them hate themselves because the way they were born or the way they look or the way, you know, we just don't know. But if we continue to share and spread love, we continue to teach people these things, Molly said, everybody said, things will get better, you know, but we have to teach it. We got to plant them seeds, plant the seeds in fertile soil so that they can grow.
That's right.
And can bear fruit.
That's right. Okay.
Some people hate themselves because of things that they've done in the past that haunt them. And self-love, see, earlier when everybody came in, I was talking about the whole, like, you know, the line between self-love and is it an issue? If you're complaining about it, it's an issue, is my thought process. If you're getting defensive about it, you think it's an issue, you need to work on it. But as per self-love, there are 5 different love languages, and we can give each of those love languages to ourselves. For me, my self-love should be me treating me the way I want someone else to treat me. Me tell myself that I'm beautiful. Me get myself some fucking food. Me take myself somewhere that I think is nice. And the whole I can buy myself flowers, that shit, okay? That's self-love. I'm giving a fuck about yourself. Whenever Funny Man was talking about bringing up his shows, and I was like, no, you want to brag about you because you're doing great, and that's good shit. That is self-love. Even though somebody might take it as bullshit, that's them hating themselves. They need to work on themselves so that they have more self-love for themselves, if that's how they feel. But I love the idea of self-love being loving yourself the way you want to be loved. The end. Thank you.
That part, I like that.
Yeah, but definitely, I don't consider that bragging. I consider that a testimony.
I love it.
But,
whatever you call it, I love it. Give me more.
But I do like you know what I mean. Like I said, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It is bragging to those that wanted to see you fail in the first place.
Yeah, those are people that's not in your corner.
Two different things between.
I mean, people that's not in your corner. You know.
Right. You know, so if everybody's in your corner, whatever, no, it's more considered like I said, a testimony. You know what I mean. Especially if people seeing like your struggles and this.
But just think about this though, Dave. If you know something already, and you want to basically have it to you basically proud of yourself. Why brag or
Right.
say out loud to everybody else? Why they need to know? Why they need to know about the things that you accomplished so much? Why they need to hear it? You know it
Because
already. You know, why you
right,
can't just tell to yourself, thank God or whoever you believe in for
no,
giving it to
no,
you,
no.
move on.
That's
Why you
that's
gotta
but
come out and talk about it?
but that's the reason why it's a testimony, whatever. No, because it's also encouraging to other people, know to not give up, to you know what I mean, okay, in my case, you know what I mean,
I know
Lyme
the
disease,
testimony
whatever.
better than struggle.
It,
Yeah,
it
Lyme disease.
right, exactly. You know, in my case, like
That
Lyme
ain't
disease, whatever. You know,
brag.
like, hey, what's that?
No, I said Lyme disease, that's beating the illness. That's not bragging like, hey, yeah, I got this nice car. You know, I work for this car. Yeah, I'm doing big, son. I got the crib and you know, all this shit. I got 100,000 in the bank. I'm doing big shows. I'm selling out shows that are like, you doing it. Why you, if you feel like that's self testimony for self, why everybody else need to know if it's for self? That's what I'm asking. Now, you build the you beat the illness, cancer, yeah, you should speak out. I beat it, you know, yeah, y'all can do it as well. That's not bragging, that is a testimony. You got through
Right.
something and but other than that, bragging about what you have or how you doing better than others, I don't see how that's a testimony. That's the thing. I think it's merging two and two together. Unless you can still find it as a testimony, but I can see why people will find it as bragging, you know, better than the testimony.
I feel like the line is whether or not it was asked. Like if nobody asked and you're just like, I did this, 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 then some people are probably gonna take that as like, damn, he's just flexing hard on me. Whereas like if they were like, man, how did you do that? And you were like, well, guess what? And you just give them the I did this, then like they're like, yeah, what you said. So like, did they ask?
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of knowing
I
people.
agree, Destiny.
That's the beauty of knowing your camp, though. That's what people when we mention things about self-evaluating people. I mean, not self-evaluate, evaluating friends and potential friends, people that might be in your circle. That's the power of knowing your circle. That's what I was saying the other day about when somebody does pull back and focus on themselves. You know that it's not because their ego is big, or you don't have to worry about those things. And anybody knows David knows that it'll be coming in a way that it's not bragging, because he's not the type of person who shit on you. But there's also power in the silence, because you're gonna see it. If I post about it or anything, you're gonna see it, and it's more power to me and you just seeing those things happen versus me saying anything. Because you're gonna inquire, even if you just look from a distance, you're gonna see that I got blase going on. You know, in my my opinion. You know, but he's not that type of person, so we have the luxury of knowing. For him, he's not that type of person.
Dave ain't bragging about, Dave ain't that type of person. So they think that about Dave, and god dang.
Goddamn, you got a little more self-love. Somebody step up to it, though. Trippy, hippie, Bob,
Don't say trippy 3 times, huh? Yeah.
Good day, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising to you, man.
What's up, Trip?
You say Trippy 3 times on the Morning Mac show and he appears.
Yeah.
They was calling out Trip, man.
What's some of your sentiments on stuff? Some of the stuff
better than Beetlejuice, though.
A little earlier, Trip. He was in the comment section a little earlier. What's some of your sentiments on anything that you heard?
Huh?
I said, what's some of your sentiments on anything that you heard? I said you were in the comment section for a little bit before you came in, whatever you caught.
Oh, I didn't really catch exactly what y'all talking about, like mental health, right?
Okay. Self-love, more so the concept around it, what you think it is. We had a question of the day. It says, is self-love really empowering people, or is it making some people unwilling to hear the hard truth about themselves? That's the formal question.
I mean, self-love is important. If you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody else, man. Like if you can't help yourself, you can't help yourself. Anybody else. You know, I feel like if you really love yourself and you're working on self-love, then you should be able to take the criticism from other people, and because self-love goes towards making yourself better and keeping improving on yourself. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like those are two totally different things that but that don't coincide with each other, because if you're working on self-love, then you should know the hard truths about yourself that you need to change. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. I give you that. I definitely give you that. Put up some of those comments for me real quick before we get to that first video, Molly. Kyle said, in the end, the only thing that matters is loving each other and God. A1. Y'all can't get them to, I'm not reading that one. And again, everybody is perfectly imperfect. The strongest F word is forgiveness. That's solid. I like that. Sometimes sharing progress is inspiring to one another. Yeah, if that person is not limited, they shouldn't have a problem receiving whatever you're talking about. It shouldn't bother them. Intention seems to be intention seems to be the deciding factor. If yours is simply to brag, yeah, that could be a negative. But if it's based to inspire and uplift, then it's a positive. People should be able to pick up on you radiating whatever you're trying to put out there. I feel like I'll shit on the haters. Same here, shit right on them. But for the ones in my circle, I will help them to accomplish the same goals or help them in their endeavors. Exactly. That's knowing your circle, knowing your camp. You know, that helps with a lot of questions floating around in your head. For real. All right, I got this first video up here. Now, the video itself is funny, but this is talking about health and stuff in general. It's a funny video, but I didn't realize it was a real thing. So I spent most of the time like laughing at what the girl was saying until I actually looked it up. Women can speak on this. This is not a men's thing. If you know someone who had this problem as a woman, then yeah, but this is more of a woman's thing. So this is for the women to kind of explain if they're educated on what it is. You can go ahead and play it.
Your pussy can fall out. I'm scrolling on TikTok minding my motherfucking business. And this lady said she was in the gym lifting heavy, apparently fucking straining. And when she increased the weight, she felt something drop in her panties. She went to the motherfucking bathroom. She saw some shit hanging, bitch. She took some pictures of this shit, sent it to her mom. Her mama said, bitch, get to the hospital immediately. Your pussy done fell out. My pussy been throbbing and hurting ever since I heard her talking about that. Cause like, bitch, wait. Imagine you squatting 225 and something fall in your drawers. Something fall in the seat of your motherfucking panties. I wouldn't know how to feel. I probably would have passed the fuck out if I seen some fucking meat hanging from my cooch. What the fuck is you saying? Wait. Her pussy fell in her panties. A new fear has been unlocked, bitch. I didn't know this could happen. And I'm doing legs tomorrow. I don't even fucking want to do legs no more, bitch. I am scared, oh. Your pussy can fall out in your drawers. Why you squatting? The fuck? I must have oh. Bitch, why you ain't tell me your pussy can?
What's good, y'all? This your boy Chout Bout, man, a.k.a. Bout Got Jokes. Straight out of Southside Jamaica, Queens. Same neighborhood as 50 Cent. No Kizat. But look, check this out, y'all. I just came from getting my breakfast because I'm getting ready to tune into the Morning Mac show that is live every Monday through Friday. So y'all better tap in because if you knew better, you do better, baby. Play with it, but don't play with it.
What's up, Chout? So I didn't know about women having what is called, and if Reese and I know Destiny's on here, but Venus, any of the women want to speak on this, called a uterine prolapse. I didn't know your shit can fall out.
I'm not sure she has a pussy.
I don't know what If you open up Pandora's box, you're welcome to open up Pandora's box. I just know that like the uterine prolapse is a real thing. So yeah, we can hit on some shit that might make us laugh and all that too, but I didn't know that was a real thing for women. I don't know, Destiny, you educated on it. I don't know what women are on the panel right now. I didn't know that could happen. And that's a real thing.
No, Destiny probably looking it up right now.
Yeah, yeah, that part. So unmute your mic now for me.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I had heard of this happening forever ago, and I never looked into it. That was years and years ago, so it's not unheard of technically, but like back then, I thought it was something that was like rare, and is it not rare? It's
I mean,
just.
I ain't got no pussy, so I can't tell you what the uterine prolapse is about.
Man, the worst I got was when I was on a birth control at one point. It was the one shaped like a ram, and it was up in there, and that thing felt like it was gonna rip all my organs out of my vagina. Like it was the worst feeling fucking birth control I ever got on. But as per this, never experienced it personally. I'm doing research.
Right. Okay. I was it seemed like all the women got knocked off of the thing before the video was playing. I was hoping some of the women can educate us on anything they might know about it, because I was so shocked and surprised. The video was funny to me, but I was shocked and surprised that when I looked it up, it was actually a real thing. Oh, I hear Venus. I mean, I hear RPR logistics. If one of the ladies could speak on it, I don't know if they called it. I didn't know nothing about no uterine prolapse. I did not know shit can fall out. I did not know about that, but I was hoping some of the women can like educate us on anything they might know about it, because y'all can tell us men something we don't know.
Okay, we missed it, honey, because we was kicked out. Like that prolapse uterus, like that uterus.
I can't explain it. The lady sit. So some lady was supposed to be at the gym, and her doing weights and everything and straining apparently made her shit fall out. You can play it for you. It's up there.
Oh, okay. Prolapse uterus.
It keep doing that, man.
Okay.
You ain't tell me your pussy can fall out. I'm scrolling on TikTok minding my motherfucking business. And this lady said she was in the gym lifting heavy, apparently fucking straining. And when she increased the weight, she felt something drop in her panties. She went to the motherfucking bathroom. She saw some shit hanging, bitch. She took some pictures of this shit, sent it to her mama. Her mama said, bitch, get to the hospital immediately. Your pussy done fell out. My pussy been throbbing and hurting ever since I heard her talking about that. Cause like, bitch, wait. Imagine you squatting 225 and something fall in your drawers. Something fall in the seat of your motherfucking panties. I wouldn't know how to feel. I probably would have passed the fuck out if I seen some fucking meat hanging from my cooch. What the fuck is you saying? Wait. Her pussy fell in her panties. A new fear has been unlocked, bitch. I didn't know this could happen. And I'm doing legs tomorrow. I don't even fucking want to do legs no more, bitch. I am scared. Oh, your pussy can fall out in your drawers. Why you squatting? The fuck? Bitch, I'm scared. I'm gonna say it all.
Maybe some of the women can bring a little content to it.
The scary part is what it looks like.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a real thing. So I was geeking off the video last night when I was watching it. But when I actually looked up uterine prolapse, I thought she was just trying to be funny at first. But when I looked up uterine prolapse, it's actually a real thing. And the pictures do look crazy as shit. So look it up on your own discretion. But I wanted some of the women on the panel to educate us if they know anything about it.
Of course, you know I do.
I didn't know you do, but now I do.
I mean, we got a medical background, so
right.
we have a medical background. A prolapse uterus. Have anybody ever heard of a prolapse rectum. It's the same as the prolapse rectum. You know how it goes in one way, go up. Now the prolapse uterus do not detach from the body or anything like that. It drops. That's what it is, or it comes back out the other way. You know, when I mean the other way, like going in, like can y'all see my fingers going in?
Yeah.
And when it prolapse, the inside falls out. Like the other, you know, like I want to say turn inside out, so to speak, go the other way. Just like the same with the rectum. It don't detach and fall out. When they say it just comes and stick out the other way. And it drops. And a lot of times, a lot of things can cause that. There was an instance, sex sent me to the ER where the man's penis went past the cervical wall and went into the uterus. And amongst pulling it out, he pulled her uterus back the other way, pulled it down. That's one way. A lot of vaginal pushing do that, like having a lot of babies. Vaginal could possibly do that. That's one thing. And just the muscle in that getting weak could do it. So there are a number of things that could cause a prolapsed uterus, and age don't have to be a factor. So yeah. Just like you know.
Yeah, it could be from like the straining. It's like you can get hemorrhoids from straining on the toilet or lifting heavy weights. You can have, like she said, the prolapse rectum or the prolapse uterus. Now she was cracking me up talking about your pussy falling out. It's not your vagina.
Right.
It's the uterus. The uterus is another organ. Your uterus can prolapse during birth. Somebody I know was giving birth to their last baby, and she pushed her uterus out instead of the baby.
Oh wow!
And all they did was open the uterus, took the baby out, and put the uterus back.
I know you can just stop that.
It comes out because your cervix is dilated, and so her lifting weights. When you lift weights, you know we have muscles everywhere. So her muscles dilate and open up, close, and the uterus said, "Well, I'm coming out." But she basically pushed it out.
That cervix must be nice to know.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it had to be something was going on. And her uterus got pushed out. It's like when you do Kegels, you lift your floor muscles up, and it helps tighten up. Well, even if your Kegels, your floor muscles are tight, if you are straining, you can push, pull, tuck. It could have went the other way. Like Reese was saying, you just never know. So our bodies are amazing, and it happens. But no, ladies, it's not your vagina. No, it's not your vagina.
Yeah.
It's the uterus.
It kind of looks like you're growing your penis.
Yeah.
No, that is something I would brag about.
Your body's rebooting after too many apps was running at once. Shut up, Alan.
David, you said that's something you'll brag of. You made a shit fall out.
I said, no, that is something I would brag about.
Oh yeah.
He opened that service. Opening that service, and then
that won't be a testimony. That will definitely be bragging.
You stupid.
Like, just to clarify.
No, we wouldn't be bragging about that. I'd be fighting because that shit would hurt. What you doing all the way up in my uterus?
Exercises like sit-ups help. She said Kegels and tightening exercises like Kegels and stuff help with that type of stuff.
Yeah, but even still, Kegels are the floor muscles. That ain't got nothing to do with the uterus.
Have you ever had a penis go into the cervical? Like
you can bruise. You can bruise your cervix. They can bruise your cervix.
Your cervix is closed like this. And when your penis go like this,
it can. Yeah, if it's after a certain amount of time, it can open up.
What it go like, Reese? What the penis
like
do?
this. It's like, you see me?
Yeah,
and this is the back of the wall, but that penis could do just
Boom.
like that. Whoop.
Boom, whoop. Blue, blue, blue.
And open that bitch out like boom. I've experienced that, and you don't want a dingling in your cervix.
Hell no.
It's tilting your pelvis or tilting your cervix. That hurts too.
You talking about I dropped the pelvic floor out her head. You don't want that. That is ridiculous.
What up, big?
Oh
Oh shit! What up, big sis? Am I watching?
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Well, thank you for the ladies on here spreading a little education because I did not know
Oh, she
all
talking
that.
about here I go telling people the lady vagina fell off the bone in the gym. Your vagina does not.
Hey, don't listen to the men on here. Come on now, we guessing, Kenzie. You know what I'm saying?
Your vagina is a tunnel. It's a tunnel and it's surrounded by muscle, which is why it does this. Y'all know what it feels like. So it's a muscle. So it can't necessarily fall out, but those the things around it can.
Off the
It can
bone is just
collapse.
crazy work now. Fall off the bone is just crazy. Yeah, but thank you ladies for your education because I ain't I like when the women in here get a chance to, or the men, but I like when the women in here get a chance to be able to explain something or tell us something about something we don't know. Cause y'all all, all these pussy conversations, just make sure don't nothing fall out or whatever you're doing. Make sure you don't
off
hurt
the
that
bone. Make sure don't fall off the
off the
bone.
bone.
Stay on the bone.
Yeah.
We don't want boneless coochie.
And if you run into a boneless coochie, that's bad. Call it right. Did you always have this coochie? No, here you go right here. Just put it in.
I'm dead. Not a little chicken bite. I'm dead.
Off the bone. I like that.
That was on the question. I thought that was a funny way for y'all to be able to give some information because I was rolling off of it, but I looked it up and I was mortified.
Oh, hey,
That's a
child.
good-
Child talking about something. That's the good gripper. We everybody don't have that. Some guys never felt that before. They done felt something, damn it.
You done felt something.
Felt the pulse, felt the squeeze.
That
That throbbing. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about.
They trying to get pregnant. They tighten up on you now. Get up out of there.
Hold on. I'm moving a second. Say this is why when I say I want to know I want to know the back. I want to blow the back out of you. Oh hell no! I need my pump cat. What is a pump cat? Hold on. You other shit. I ain't.
Bringing my computer back out.
When a loved one went through ovarian cancer, and she also had a hysterectomy to fix those issues after remission.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know people had their uterus. I know a woman that had her uterus removed. I don't know what for and all of that type of stuff, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a hysterectomy.
I know this. Okay, that's okay.
No, that's a hysterectomy, yeah.
Education.
Or partial hysterectomy because you can take your uterus out, but that does not affect your cervix or your vagina.
Yeah.
You can still have your ovaries because most times they'll take the uterus and leave the ovaries so we can continue to have our estrogen. We need estrogen.
Yeah.
When you go through menopause is when your estrogen begins to drop. And y'all think we nutty during the period time. Going through menopause is like period on steroids times 3.
Good Lord.
There's proof we
I did not
aliens.
look forward to that.
We are the aliens. For real.
Oh, we the aliens. If your shit fall out, you can put it back. I think you something like an alien. So you say you can get the box bone, flat, and drumsticks. You get whatever kind you want. You can get whatever kind you want. You want a 4-piece? You want a 4-piece drum?
Yes,
a leg and a thigh?
Yeah, I come with leg and some thighs.
Bone in and what do you say? Wings or wings?
You could get it boned in or hanging out. Bone hanging out. And that's what we look like, hanging out. Just like with the rectum. You can get it boned in or butt out. Say you
Now,
yeah. Same
speaking of
thing.
menopause,
Fall down.
is menopause generally the same thing? I'm going off a comment I see from a movie and a shaker. Is menopause generally the same thing? Like all women will deal with. You know, every woman don't have like the same type of period. Everybody don't get cramps. Everybody. So is menopause like something that all women, like you checking off boxes, like you gonna go through certain things with menopause, or is it just like different?
Some things are similar. Like most times you can have the sweats. You have heat flashes. That's a very common thing for menopause. The heat flashes, the random periods, because your period is stop and then you go like months or maybe a couple years, then it start back up. A lot of women get pregnant during menopause. So you got to be careful.
You can happen at different
Yeah,
ages.
and because it's not a set in stone age when you go through it. So you just never know. And then the one thing that is standard for menopause, you are losing estrogen.
Yeah.
You have then the lack of estrogen because your eggs, you have less eggs in your ovaries. That begins the menopause, and then the night sweats. You can have mindful. It's different things, but they're vitamins we have to replace. There are things like not everybody has a bad menopause. Like the young lady that's talking, she said she's loving her menopause, and that's cool. I pray that I enjoy mine too. You know what I'm saying? But the changes, we already go through a lot of hormonal changes from the age of your first, or like right before your first period, and you got to deal with these different changes all month. And then when you go through menopause, it's a whole different set of things. Our testosterone goes up. So for men, y'all testosterone go down. Ours go up, but we lose our estrogen. You know what I'm saying? The progesterone. So it's like it's different things that happen.
Mustache,
that's where the beard and the hair and stuff comes from.
Yeah,
but I plan on, because I'm very aware of myself, making sure that I don't kirk the hell out on them.
I thought you were gonna say make sure you don't get a mustache.
Oh no, if I get them, I
Like
cut
a
it. It's no big deal. I wax it, no big deal.
The mustache with cigarettes and shit, because
you eating?
all the women I know got a little piece full of, they be smoking jacks and shit. So I just thought that was
Yeah,
cigarette.
for
I ain't
real.
know with that, but just,
Okay,
that
is too. Menopause is the permanent end of menstruation and fertility, diagnosed after 12 consecutive months without a period, typically occurring between ages 45 and 55, average age 52. It is caused by a natural decline in estrogen and progesterone. Common symptoms include hot flashes, night sweats, sleep disruption, and mood changes. So, and that's true. And it could start early. Like my aunt started going through menopause in her 20s.
Oh shit!
And she had a lot of miscarriages, and she ended up having my cousin. I call him my brother. We grew up together, but my cousin. And I have started having sweats. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I wake up and all this is soaking wet.
Yeah.
But it's only, at night I don't have sweats during the day. So I'm like, maybe that's just because I'm top heavy and be hot in the house. Maybe that's what it is. But you just never know. And I don't have a gauge. Like, I don't know when my mom, if she's going through menopause or not, because she had to have a hysterectomy. My grandmother passed away at 45 from pancreatic cancer. So I don't know when she went through it. If she even started at that time. My great grandmother was older and she lived a long time, but I don't know when she started. So I don't have a gauge. I don't have a gauge or a range to get, for me to guess. So with me, I check all my symptoms because I want to give my daughters a range as to when they may start dealing with stuff and things that they can do, the vitamins they can take, the fruits and vegetables. We're supposed to eat that stuff anyway, but the different things to help with these things, I don't have any of that either. And so I to keep it that way, I want to, I don't have none of those issues.
Yeah.
It's different for everyone, just like the cycle. Like when I first started my cycle, I came on at 13. Yeah. I came on at one time, then I went off. Didn't see it again until I was 16. That's because they took me to the doctor and they made me take.
Oh, they gave you a shot.
They made me take these little white pills.
Hey, Destiny, I think you pulling up something on your screen.
Because I wasn't happy. Does that mean at 13 was I going through some type of menopause?
No, sometimes you were just late.
Hey, Destiny, what was that you was pulling up on your screen? I see you point the camera.
I was like,
it was just I was scrolling and reading and and she brought up the different vitamins that have to help for that kind of stuff, and I just happen to have it in front of me.
We educating people today. Go ahead and read it off if you see something.
Okay, we got vitamin D3 for bone health and mood.
Yeah.
Magnesium for sleep, anxiety, and muscle function, and B12 for energy and cognitive functions. So those three, and then you can also add omega-3 with fatty acids, and I think that says creatine monohydrate recommended to maintain muscle mass and enhance cognitive function, but I like the top 3 ones better.
Well, shit, I feel like all the fellas should be paying attention to what the women going through, because you ain't gotta have no period and shit just to get the backlash from whatever's going on with them sometimes. So I feel like as much as we laugh on here, I feel like the education and awareness on some of the stuff with the women in your lives, whether it's somebody you dating, whether it's your aunt, whether it's whoever it might be. I feel like the education is definitely important for us to know what's going on, because we don't walk around. We get up, stretch, and go about our day, and the fact that y'all got to deal with these things every month, then around a certain age, you expecting this to come up and that to come up. I feel for y'all, because we got a lot of freedom as men to not have to deal with too much, other than going to the doctor's office and checking up on yourself. So I feel like as funny as the video was, I like the educational part that people were sharing and stuff about what they know.
Yeah.
Your mic is muted, David.
I said my son is a miracle baby, because my ex-wife, she had a half a hysterectomy or whatever like that, and she was pregnant twice prior, but we had tubules or whatever. They said she wasn't going to be able to have any kids, but he pulled her.
I know that's right. What was that last comment from a mover and a shaker? Pull that up for me real quick if you don't mind, Molly. A mover and a shaker said, "I love the summer, so heat sweating is a great thing that I feel like is that indicates that her body is working." She says, "I exercise for any head falls and I'm a cannabis card holder. I ain't no card holder, but I'm a participant." She said she goes to the chiropractor, gets massages to keep her peace and stuff like that. Great combo, folks. I appreciate that. Yeah. I like to mix the funny or whatever with like something that might actually get somebody talking about something that's educational for somebody. Yeah. Venus. your face expression are killing me. You're welcome to go and attitude in the house and stuff. Anything you want. Anything you want to go.
I'm down.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if you caught anything about anything we was talking about, but you are going to speak on it. You one of the ladies too. I wanted to hear the ladies talk about, some of the things that they, some of the things we passed back and forth.
Yeah, I missed most of it last time I was on self-love, and then we were moving around. So
the last thing that was spoken upon, that's okay. The last thing that was spoken upon was menopause, and we were just talking about the first
uterus.
Yeah. Thanks, Reese. The first thing that we was talking about in the video was prolapsed uterus, and then kind of segued into some of the other things that women deal with. And the last thing they was kind of touching on was menopause and just what different age ranges women get menopause, what some of the things that they deal with, the hormonal changes and stuff like that comes with it.
Well, it just so happens that I just got some happy news and found out that I skipped perimenopause. And so I guess I'm in menopause right now, and I didn't know it. So I'm excited to say that I'm coping a lot better than I thought I would have, because I was really, really scared of the things that I had heard. But this right here, I can deal with. As long as it doesn't get too much worse than this, I'm okay. So
I feel you on that.
I do have to say though that self-love became very, very important during this stage of my life in particular. I'm being more mindful of my health and of the thoughts that are going through my head and the emotions that I'm hearing and feeling within myself, to make sure that they're actually mine and justified. So
okay, solid answer. Okay, that's solid.
Man, y'all go through some shit as women. I see my sister in here. I'm finding things I ain't even care to know. That girl told me she can lead in 2 years. What the hell going on? Like, come on, what's going on? Hey, sis, look, I just pray that whatever women go through, I hope y'all talk to each other, help the young ladies prepare for it. As men, we can understand probably why y'all going through what y'all going through, but I just know we got our issues eventually when we get older too. You know, Dave, you gotta give me a heads up. You know, like what goes on in your 50s. I see
Let us know. 'Cause
Alex
you got
said that the knees go bad. They start sounding like Rice Krispie treats. You know, a lot of y'all be need to take these blue pill commercials I see all day. So yeah, somebody's popping these motherfuckers. So it's like,
yeah.
dude, we can't get up at a certain age. Like, do we have ED problems? Like, is this a guaranteed thing for some men? Because I see a lot of dudes, they be like, nah, I ain't got no problem. I'm in my 70s. Then I see them niggas at the gas station buying shit. Like, hold on,
Buy them
dog.
Rhino joints.
Yeah,
and
if you
shit.
pop it, then you might need it, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what issues I might have later on in my life if we got to deal with that type of problem. How can we avoid these problems? Dave? How you been avoiding?
Mhm.
And you may have no issues. Everybody's different.
What's up, Kenzie?
Yeah, everybody's different.
Yeah.
So why it ain't the same with women? All women, y'all can say between this age to this age, y'all all going
No,
through
they
this.
can't because
Then when
everybody's
it
different.
comes to
Everybody
like,
is
oh,
given.
y'all different. The shit don't matter. All it can
Oh,
be different.
exactly.
You see how that
They
shit
just
works?
I was
given a
in high
general consensus.
school.
That's
I
crazy.
was in high school and there was an 18-year-old dude with ED. Okay, I feel like ED is for all ages of men, and they just make you feel a little better by saying, you know, when you get to a certain age, no, it's just normal. If you need the medication, just take it. Whatever gets you up, dog. What's
It
up,
has
dog?
something to do with your blood flow.
That's
It
blood
has a lot
flow.
to do with your blood flow.
It is
Your
blood.
hypertension, and they're gonna be flowing. It has a lot to do with your high blood pressure, ED. Every man knows that if your blood pressure, it takes a lot of blood to flow to that area to get that up. But if you have a blood pressure issues or blockages where your blood can't flow in your body, it's going to cause that to have a problem. And that's why a lot of people don't. I don't want to be on blood pressure medicine. I don't want to take that blood pressure medicine because that blood pressure.
It makes your blood pressure drop, which makes it harder for your blood to flow to your penis, which causes your erection not to be as strong or absent. You know, so
right.
That's why people say don't stress out. Watch what you eat, young man, so you can have a nice, good, healthy blood pressure because you don't want to have ED problems. That's from a doctor.
Yeah, that's what my dad said to my brother every morning before breakfast.
What he say?
That you don't want to have ED problems.
Be sure to eat healthy, son. We don't want your dick to not get up in the future.
Why are you worried about my dick, Dad?
Boy, Mr. Your young boy, right? Eat that shit. Don't eat that bullshit. My father just tell me that all the time. I'm telling you, eat this right here. I'm telling you, just hope the dick get hard. Just hope your ass, you know, I'd be like, damn, everything nasty helps with something.
Yeah. That's what I say, except for Molly Moss Sea Moss. That's not nasty and it helps a lot of things. That tastes good.
I know that's right. You better plug that up. That's what I call support right there.
Plugs it all the way up, baby.
Well, shit, have a clean diet, y'all.
I don't know. Only the men can talk about that. I don't know if it keeps. I don't know. Molly, you might be right on the shelf between the blue chews and the honey packs.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
the feed balls might be right there in that section.
That's why you gotta
Grab
be
your condom,
careful. Don't
take
let
your
girls
CMOS.
give you drinks because girls might put honey packs in your drink. I'm telling you, they've been on this weird shit. They slide little shit in there to try to get you up and going a little longer than usual or something. Look, Destiny thinking about it. You don't need that. The more you take, the more the body depends.
That is so
The more you
dangerous.
take, the more your body depends on it.
You have a heart attack from the blue pills, I know.
So why would you encourage people to take? You just said I might need to pop them blue pills. See, wrong.
I didn't say that. I
All
don't
of
say
it's
Talk
hot
about
medicine.
the Viagra.
That's hot medicine too. All of it's hot medicine. It just
Yeah, all of it's heart medicine, and they didn't. That the benefit was the erection because it didn't start off that way.
Okay.
The pink pills at the gas station, I said, oh, they got pink pill. I don't need none of them.
Yeah, with
And
all them
I
heart
pray they don't never ever need it.
bears and shit
So
on it.
we gonna find ways,
Yeah,
baby. I ain't dealing with all that shit.
they make y'all shit look a little bit more classy in the gas station and all that, but it's the same thing for the women. They got something on the other side too. You know, David, wake up. Need a pill? Wake up.
Look, when I first heard Trey say honey pack, I thought that was something you put in your tea.
Girl.
I said, oh, let me get me a honey
Oh,
pack
you
and put it
can,
in
but
my
it
tea.
ain't gonna do what you need it to do. You know, it ain't gonna do the same thing. But nah, I ain't rocking with that like that. All that Cialis, I don't know what's up with the wave of them having, like, on a serious note, I don't know what's up with the wave. We spoke on this before, but I don't know why it's so much soliciting of this stuff now. I don't know if they know what they're doing to you because of the food anyway. I don't know if they're trying to, if it's population control to try to help keep shit going or what, but I don't know why it's actually, like, solicited to people as much. And it's young people. It be people like 30 years old talking about some, oh, I got
Right.
one and I feel great. Yeah, you're supposed to feel fine without it. So why is
Right,
it, you know,
exactly.
taking the market right now, you know?
I think I know why they do
And
it.
that Cialis is
Why?
old.
Why do
Look
they
at
do
me,
it?
how long Cialis
You
been on
be
the
having a
market.
side
That's the
conversation.
old.
Talk to the show.
I am. I just said that Cialis is old. I asked her to Google
I
a
can't
fact.
hear you. It's
Oh,
like you
why?
talking
Oh,
easy
so back
all
here,
the
and I'm
time.
not young.
Y'all
That's
frozen.
Cialis is
Y'all
we
frozen.
froze.
Yeah,
But you
go
can
ahead.
hear I put the frozen, yeah, but you can hear.
We can hear you now.
Okay, Cialis was approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration on November 21st, 2023 for the treatment of erectile dysfunction. It was first approved in Europe in 2022 before its U.S. release, known for its 36-hour duration. It was the third PDE5 inhibitor to enter the market following Viagra and Levitra.
Now look up when Cialis first became a drug for a heart.
For the heart.
I think why I know why the men do it, why they popping pills. I don't think it's because they got ED. They too young for that. I think at one point people used to drink to sleep with people they didn't really was
In
attracted.
2023, just 3 years ago.
And
Cialis
now
not alive.
this side talk with Reese, man, is terrible.
Cialis been out for a long time for other stuff, but they found out that it keep the yang up in 2020. Before that.
Oh, this says it's been used to treat specific heart-related conditions, specifically pulmonary arterial hypertension, since it was approved for its purpose in May 2009. While Cialis is primarily known for treating erectile dysfunction, its role in cardiovascular care has evolved over the past 15 years. But maybe Viagra was first.
Hot medicine, but
Yeah, Viagra, definitely know the name of that one. Viagra, my daddy been ordering that with us next to him since I was about half my height. That's way too early, Dad. It's way too early.
Yeah. And I used to work for cardiologists. That's why I know about it. And
Hey,
drug
still
rep and
talking.
all that stuff. So those men were coming and getting it like in Skittles.
Okay, so this right here, Viagra. Well, the brand name, the name is sildenafil. Viagra has been used specifically to treat pulmonary arterial hypertension, a form of high blood pressure in the lungs, since the FDA approved it for this purpose in 2005.
You okay? How you run upstairs like that?
I don't even
What
know
is
what happened.
happening? Yeah, it
They
is
moved
silent.
back
What's
out.
happening?
I don't know. I want to start talking. They cut me off again. I don't know. Every time I start talking, we get that back talk. So trying to hear them out before I talk again. That shit. I lose my point when people do that over and over. Every time I'm about to make a point, really sad talking. Like talk. What the hell? See if she pop back in. Give her time. But the point I'm trying to make, I think people actually take these pills and all this other shit. I kept saying it's hot medicine. I don't know why they had to keep looking up to find out it's hot medicine. But I was saying I think these kids taking it because at one point when kids was young, they would get drunk to sleep with people they most likely weren't attracted to, you know, and now they do anything to get something off somebody. They be finessing these young girls out here that they probably not really attracted to. And the only way you can put in some work, if you can get hard, if you're not attracted to her, she probably can't get you up. So you're gonna pop a pill, you can pop whatever it take to get up to get her out the way so you can get what you want. Other than that, I don't see no kids should be in their teens and early 20s and stuff popping pills and honey packs, and they don't understand their body gonna depend on it after a while. Even if they want to get off it, their body it's just not gonna work. So I think that's why they doing it. No, what Rhea was trying to get to, I'm trying to see when they pop back in.
That's tough.
I remember having friends like, man, I gotta get drunk to hit this joint, you know, and they get drunk and they do it. If they sober, they can't get through with it. They not attracted.
The one that takes it for the team.
Yeah, she thinking he got a problem. That ain't got a problem. He can get up, just not with you, you know. So he gonna get drunk or he gonna pop a pill or whatever he got to do to make sure he take one for the team, for his homies can do his thing. But now they popping pills. They like, you know, that pill or that honey pack gonna get them up, and they can get the job done a lot easier. But it ain't cool, and they making it like it's a cool thing to do though. You know, girls even buying it for their men, like for like Valentine's gifts, and they with the chocolate. Yeah. So they might be tearing these women up off them honey packs, though. They might be. It's like steroids for sex. You know?
It's turn you into
What
somebody.
is the woman's honey pack called? Can we take the same honey pack?
I'm pretty sure we can take the same honey pack. It worked for me.
You take it. That's it. Work for her.
Strong and made for a man, it probably do work for you, but the women do have their own kinds of pills and little. I ain't seen no women honey pack, but the pills and stuff that they take, the pink pills that Kenzie was talking about, is a women's version of certain things.
Yeah. And they only do that with certain little pills and vitamins. Then everything else is unisex. I be like, hold on, so they ain't got women Tylenol. They ain't got Advil.
Yeah, they do. It's called Midol.
That
Yeah, Midol. Yeah.
Ain't got.
Well, I've seen,
Oh,
you hear
yeah.
men try Midol and they say it's magic pill.
I ain't popping no damn Midol. I ain't doing no
It's
shit
just
like that.
You get a headache, you get a cramp.
You all take. Well, they take naproxen, and naproxen is for that. So men and women both take naproxen, but it helps us strong for our cramps. They give it to us for our cramps.
Well, I'm glad I ain't heard of none of them names. Honestly, I'm too young for
Or
that.
naproxen or naproxen. The way,
Yeah,
either way you said naproxen or
Yeah,
naproxen.
I got a couple of unused bottles here if you want some.
But they do give it to men for pain. It's the pain reliever.
They give it to
It's
you
just-
for your muscle inflammation or
Cramps.
something like that.
Yeah.
So that's what they give it to me for.
Exactly.
But for the record, pickle juice is excellent for inflammation, and like if you're having cramps during your period or cramps at all, just take a shot of pickle juice. Tu bueno, you're good.
Do that for football. We get the cramping up. We gotta take pickle juice. That shit go right away.
Pickle juice or mustard. Mustard works too. A shot of mustard works
I don't know
too, y'all.
about that, Weezy. Tell me put it right on your tongue.
Right on your
Yeah,
tongue.
you put it on your tongue and eat it, and it'll take the cramp away.
Mustard.
You know what Weezy talking about something now.
I'm talking about damn mustard.
Talking about mustard works. Pickle
Everybody-
juice. So if you don't have pickle juice, get you some mustard. That's right. And if you ever go over a man house, ladies, and they have a thing of French's mustard at the head of the bed, you know why? Because he gonna cramp you up.
Or eat you
Or
like
he
a
be getting leg cramps, right?
So one of the AI overviews that we have up is sea moss is believed to support sexual performance, primarily by providing nutrients that enhance overall health through direct high-level human evidence is limited. It is rich in zinc, iodine, and iron, which can help increase energy levels, improve circulation, and boost libido. Some studies suggest it may support healthy testosterone levels as well.
So you think we good? Get Molly Mars. We fuck y'all out here popping blue pill, orange pill, pink pill. It work for the women, the men. It ain't it's unisex. So all you gotta do is pump that. I told you. I had a lot of dudes buying Viagra, blue pills, and all that, and that's how I found out that it helped sexually, because they said since they start taking the CMARs, they no longer need those pills no more, and it saved them so much money. So they like, I'd rather buy you a drink because all that money they
about vitamins and minerals in their damn CMAR.
I'm gonna call your ass Dr. C.B. Robinson and shit.
And I ain't even know that, but when I heard, I said I'm about to start pushing that too. Yeah,
but I told y'all that. I be telling you
the pill, you know.
Don't forget the dandelion tea.
Oh man, I'm about to start cutting some out the backyard for him and throwing some cuts.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all mean
that's David.
Y'all want y'all want the last
coming from a black man that doesn't play in the snow.
Saving it for tomorrow. How y'all want to do it?
Say it again.
So you want to share another clip, or y'all want to share save for tomorrow?
I want to share my initial clip. I don't know if y'all already did it. We was going in and out. Did y'all do it?
Probably. Which one?
Which one? You just said multiple ones, not just one.
Yeah, you always got a few clips.
The worms.
See some worms.
That was in Spanish. Yeah. Did you see the comment that told you it was in Spanish?
Yeah, it was in Spanish. So
that was in Spanish?
Yeah.
He can speak Spanish apparently.
So we're gonna have trip for translator for you right. Yeah, we versatile, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and go to worms. Let's see it out.
Que idade um homem pode engravidar uma mulher? Muitos homens acreditam que sua fertilidade é eterna, que podem ter filhos até os 80 anos sem qualquer risco. Mas a realidade é bem diferente. O esperma envelhece junto com o corpo, e isso muda tudo. A partir dos 40 anos, os espermatozoides começam a perder qualidade, velocidade e força. Tornam-se mais lentos, mais frágeis e podem carregar mutações que aumentam o risco de doenças genéticas nos filhos. Homens mais velhos ainda podem engravidar uma mulher, mas as chances diminuem e os riscos aumentam, tanto para a criança quanto para a parceira. Pesquisas mostram que filhos de pais com mais de 50 anos têm maior probabilidade de desenvolver autismo e outras alterações neurológicas. E o que agrava ainda mais essa situação é o estilo de vida. O consumo de álcool, o tabagismo, a má alimentação e as noites mal dormidas reduzem a fertilidade e prejudicam a produção de testosterona. A verdade é que o homem também precisa cuidar da própria saúde reprodutiva, assim como a mulher. Fazer exames, manter uma rotina saudável e compreender que ser fértil não é apenas funcionar, mas ter qualidade genética. Até que idade um homem pode engravidar uma mulher?
Well, this is good when we start expanding on our audience, because we have some people that might speak Spanish, but you can go ahead and translate it,
Okay,
you know what the hell happening.
All right, so they speak it hella fast, so I didn't get word with word, but the gist of it is they're talking about you know, pregnancy and getting pregnant, people trying to get pregnant, and that for people that can't get pregnant, so they talking about like freezing their sperm or doing IVF or whatever it's called that way. And they're talking about how, you know, smoking cigarettes, smoking cannabis and eating unhealthy can play factors into that of why you can't get pregnant in the first place.
Well, no, that the video is talking about after the age of 40, how the men reproductive system, just like the women's system, slows down. And a lot of times they said the sperm gets slower, and the sperm, the amount of it in the epididymis isn't the same. And a lot of times when we have a baby with a birth defect, how most of the time they say it's the woman, but it's actually coming from sometimes come from the male's penis, the sperm. The sperm isn't as healthy as it's supposed to be.
Right.
So that's when we're talking about good penis and sperm health and how everything slows
Right.
down. They said
Am I-
after 40.
Am I missing
Right, but
something?
they definitely said what I said too, and that plays into that.
Am I missing something?
Right.
Because I didn't know anybody speak Spanish on here. I didn't know. I never heard
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm definitely missing some. I don't know how you know exactly what they saying, and we don't know what they saying. Like, how the hell?
Because I had the English version of it. I do not know how it translated to you
English version.
in Spanish. The video that I had was English.
Not in the private chat, but I
Video.
have it.
Okay, now the video that you seen in English, Riri, what was they talking about? 'Cause we have no clue what this
They,
one.
they were talking about after 40, the male reproductive system. After 40, how it slows down. The increase in the sperm slows down, and the action of the sperm, how the sperm gets slower and weaker. And a lot of times that slower and weaker sperm, if you get a woman pregnant, it has unhealthy pregnancies. It has pregnancies with birth defects due to the older and slower sperm.
Okay.
That's
And
what
right.
I was talking about,
Almost.
that men's health and the stuff that you can do to keep it healthy after 40. Let me go back and
And
see
Trip, you
what the
saying that
video.
it comes from basically like smoking and bad eating and stuff, right? That's what the video.
Yeah, yeah. The things that you do, the things that you basically, the gist of it is like things that put in your body can lower your sperm count, and that it can play an effect too. Like even if you're trying to freeze your sperm and do it that way, it could still have an effect on it. But I think Riri's right. She got the gist of it. Like I said, I couldn't catch everything word for word. They're speaking hella fast.
Now it ain't
But-
even legit. It's just that we're gonna reply to a video. If it's a different video, it's okay. It's just that I want to know what she wanted us to respond to. So we didn't got to see the video, but it seemed like they similar, both of them anyway. The one that she sent, but it seemed like she wanted to talk about males, having kids after the age of 40. Like it's hard for them, depending on their health and things like that. So
Yeah,
It's still
Riri
possible.
definitely right though. I'm just saying that. It sounds like I said I couldn't catch every word, and I'm not, I'm not 100% fluid. I don't know every single word in Spanish yet, but
100% fluid. So it's like for you to say she right about what they were saying in the video, it's still like it's just mind-boggling. It's like it don't matter. She's saying the English version. We don't know what they were saying word for word in Spanish. At least you broke it down enough for us to understand, a little bit what was going on. And based off that
And
clip, I don't know. I'm not 40 yet. What's your thoughts, Venus?
I've been playing with the Duolingo app for a few years now, learning the Spanish, and I also, I also did understand many of the words that they said, but not all, because they were speaking hella fast. And the combination of the translations between what Trippy was saying and what Miss Reese was saying, that right there sums up that Finding Nemo video that we just got done watching.
yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "It's the
Yo, yeah,
worms." I'm
dude,
like, I don't think those are worms.
Duolingo, that's true, right, Venus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's the thing.
Duolingo works for me.
Riri, you back with us?
I'm
Is
getting
it
there.
that these
back
things
with us.
coming from worms? I remember the whole video was about worms in the beginning. You said
No.
worms.
No,
I
that
was
was
just throwing that
sperm,
joke in
brother.
there. Oh, man, give you worm.
Oh,
Because the sperm,
What the fuck you
that's
say?
what there's an old wives' tale that said old men give you worms. I guess they say that because the sperms are
It was
slower,
never
they
old.
weaker, they whatever, they damage
Yeah.
or whatever. But I was talking about the male reproductive system as well. Men go through what they call midlife crisis. That's what they like to call it. When after a certain age that your stuff gets slower and weaker too. And you go through the changes and all that stuff too, with the body, the function. A 40-year-old penis isn't the same as a 20-year-old penis, depending on sometimes it's even better depending on how well you take care of yourself. But they're saying on average and the statistics, that's what they're talking about. How after a certain age, the dingling slows down, the penis slows down, not the dingling, but the shoot you stuff.
No,
out
your
the jizz.
your
The jizz.
testosterone.
Wrong, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How they say that your
penis.
jizz slow down, and what
So
when
you
you
ask
shoot
her,
out,
we
and
gonna
they don't
ask
swim as
Linda,
fast.
but can we
Mhm.
ask men that's over 40 instead of always answering.
Telling
That's
them.
the thing y'all do.
I gotta get off here though, bro.
We heard
I'm not. I'm telling you what my video was about in the video. I'm not answering.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
why I
saying
said I
nothing.
want to know.
I'm telling you
I
what the
said
video was about.
But we would like for you one more.
video. That's what I was saying. And you was giving an opinion on it as well. That's all that you were saying.
No, I wasn't giving an opinion. I was telling you what the daggone thing was saying.
No, don't be trying to clean that shit up now.
It ain't
Don't
a
be trying to
debate.
clean
No,
that shit
look,
up
where's
now.
Phil at?
I heard
Let's get
everything.
some
Don't be
men
trying
that's
to clean
over
that
40.
shit up.
That's what we was asking.
You
Dave.
give
We
your-
gonna get to Dave. We gonna
give
get
your
to the men,
viewpoint
but
now.
it's like the women talk. It's like we wanted to get the question, and then I was gonna ask the men. That's it. I ain't saying right or wrong. I just want to hear from the men that's over 40 instead of the video that's actually living it, that actually having kids after 40, and ain't nothing wrong with their kids. That's what I want to hear from. That's it.
I don't interrupt. I gotta go, y'all. Much love. Stay
Okay.
drippy. I got an appointment. Much love.
Yeah, when I had brought up the video with the women and everything, though we was laughing at it for a little bit, I still directed it to all the women to give them all a chance to explain and talk about anything they know about anything. We even segue to other sub-subjects. So I'm just saying, when we have a video about something that isn't us, because I don't have no vagina, I'm gonna ask the people that do carry a vagina what their education is on it. So I just think that Molly's saying we just directed whoever it's pertaining to for the most part, and we have those like-minded people on there. That's a chance for them to clear the air or give their testimony or response on whatever it is. That's all. Not a debate or anything, but we got the chance to ask people that's above 40 what their experiences are.
Okay.
How you put this nigga on camera?
Oh yeah, come on, come on,
First of all, I don't know where. Before I even start, give me the context of everything, because I don't want nobody screaming on me, because I'm about to scream. So give me the full context of what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I came in mid of the conversation. I heard Riri saying some things, so I'm gonna address that. But I want to address everything in a whole and in entirety. So, was there a video or something? Yeah, let me see this video.
Yeah, we understand the video in Spanish, so
it's in Spanish.
She broke it down to us the English version, and that's what she was telling us. The English.
Is this in
version.
Spanish?
Yeah, it's in Spanish.
C.
Yeah.
C. He talking about C, but she broke it down to us with his,
Play too much.
I love y'all.
Nah, man. I'm just saying, when we talking about Viagra, the men getting hard, all this shit, it's like the women like to take over. Y'all just talking about, well, nah, this for this, and did the men do this because of this and this, and it's like, why the men can't speak on the men? That's the only thing I wanted to get to. Then I thought you had a question for the men, like, dude, is this a problem, an issue that we having? And I was gonna ask the men that's over 40. I said I ain't 40 yet, but at least ask the men who at 40. And it's just like women's men go through this, and men, it's called to separate. It was just like, I don't know if this shit true. I hope I don't have these problems. See, if I eat healthy, I might ain't have to deal with this, but I don't know. But I want to know if Unc and Dave and Phil and all the dudes over 40, is y'all having these issues because y'all still out here having kids, That's all I wanted to know.
The only issue I have is because for some reason y'all keep fucking with all these bum ass niggas and keep thinking that everybody's bums out here. So we're gonna do that straight. First of all, I'm saying, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not gonna be able to do shit. Yeah, you might have a retarded ass child if you're not taking care of yourself. All right, it is what it is.
Nah, let the women, let the men go.
But at the same time, I had my son at 38 and I had my daughter at 42. You know what I'm saying? I'm over 50 and I don't have no complaints. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't speak on some shit that ain't statistically right. I don't know how many motherfuckers you asked that said that we get and the rumor was never old men give females worms. It was old Yeah, give yeah. So it was not. Don't flip the script. Don't flip the script. Like damn, you talk about like really. No, I'm saying I'm slow. Understand this, ladies. Understand this. And we was just talking about this yesterday. Stop bashing every fucking body as a whole. Y'all are bashing us as a whole. You sitting here talking about a whole nother like realm that some niggas ain't never been in. We take the ones that do take care of themselves, they don't have no complaints. We don't go through that. You know what I'm saying? We don't go through that. We thought to, like we went and we trained our bodies for this right here. We look forward to getting to these ages. You know what I'm saying? While some women don't. Y'all don't want to be old. Once you turn 30, you're through. Majority of y'all, when y'all turn 30, you're through. Let's get that straight. When a man turns 50, guess what? People want him more than they want a motherfucker that's 30. Stop this side pocket bashing shit. Because you got a lot of good men out here. You have a lot of good men out here. You have a lot of good, healthy men out here. You know what I'm saying? All men out here ain't fucked up. So please stop side pocket bash. That shit is not cool. Like I said, I think I said this before. Stop trying to like degrade these men and uplift them. Y'all are the reasons why a lot of these niggas is fucked up. Because they can't take y'all mouths, y'all attitudes and all that shit. They give y'all the fucking world and y'all give them that y'all ass to kiss. So like I said, stop degrading men and start saying thank you for some of the shit that they do put up with and some of the shit they do go through. Period. It's just that simple.
Ron said 55, he don't have them problems.
Yeah.
He said alcohol. He don't drink alcohol. I don't know, but these women probably ran across men with these problems. You know, that's the thing. I ain't get to that age yet. Hopefully I'll be good. Dave, you got any problems or you came across any problems at the age of like 40 or above? Don't lie.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying, true though. I got 99 problems and ED is not one. You have a problem with that? I feel bad for your son. No, I had my last daughter when I was like 37. I wasn't 40, but I did have produced some kids in my 40. They just haven't made it to see the world. But I don't have any I don't have any problems or whatever like that. And like you said, if you take care of yourself, you know what I mean. There's different natural substances, you know what I mean, like sea moss and shilajit and different things like that or whatever like that. I mean, no, I don't got them, bro.
Yeah, nothing, bro. Hey, good. Well, hopefully I can stick with it when I get to y'all age, because it is some men out here who having those issues, and I wish we had someone here who do, because they can tell us what caused them issues. And sometimes I think it's medicine or them popping pills early on in life, and down it causes them to have effects later on in life. But I don't know. Hopefully that I don't drink alcohol. I see Ron said he think he ain't got the issue because he don't drink. I don't drink, but for those who drink, it still dudes out here drink, smoking, all that with no issue. So it's like I don't know, man. So it's each his own. Like Rishi said, everybody is different. Definitely when it came to the men, we all different. So that can be. Let's go, Vin.
I have a thing to say, because there was one thing that we weren't speaking to, and they said about the slower sperm for the men that are moving in later age. And I want to say that I am the proud product of a 40-year-old daddy. Okay. And I had a couple of siblings that came after me. I mean, I was number 28. So my dad was out there spinning them. And And
Damn.
I was number 28, and there was 5 that came behind us, and actually we all turned out pretty higher in the spectrum for intelligence. So I'm just saying that, you know, it might not necessarily, it could be something that came through the guy, but it could be something that I just know that the intelligence, it's about, you know, how we're working it, you know.
The oven is baking it.
What's up, man? I see you waving your hand. Come on, Clay.
And then another thing is, like I said, and this keeps on going back to the same thing. It's the mental. It's the mental. Like a lot of people be so depressed and all that. Sex is not something that's on their mind. Once you stop using, tends to not work. Period. Tends to not work. If you're not using, tends to not work. But like I said, a man that's suffering from depression will have problems. A lot of men don't know they got depression problems. So while they thinking their shit not working because of drugs and all that, no, it's because they depressed like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They don't last long. They don't last long because they can't focus. You know what I'm saying? That's what all it ain't. None of this got nothing to do with drugs or none of that. It has a whole lot to do with your mental. Oh, and of course your the circulation system. Man, if you got bad circulation, then yeah, you're gonna be a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's a vessel of blood that y'all be gone off of. That's a vessel of blood. Yeah. Oxygen and blood and tissue and that's what y'all be gone off of. Yeah. Miss I don't like the dudes over 40 gonna give you worms. But you'll take a 40-year-old right now over anything in this world. Don't play with me.
Uncle E, hold on. So it's a lot of misspoken stuff going on here. She was being funny, and the saying is, old men do give you worm. That is the saying, but that's not what she said.
The worms?
She was being funny. You missed the whole. That's what they say.
I said that.
I'm pretty sure you heard that. No, you didn't. You said it ain't the men.
Oh, no, I ain't never heard that.
But the saying is
what?
No, you did say that. I listened. I promise you, I listened. That's why I ain't saying them because I listened. But you went off, and she didn't say anything. Only thing she was talking about is, and she didn't even say nothing speaking for the men. The only thing she was talking about is this video was talking about X, Y, and Z. She wasn't speaking for y'all. She was trying to explain it to y'all since we got a Spanish video, and none of us speak Spanish. So that's all she was saying. At the end of the day, the video was basically talking about how as men age, the sperm slows, and that can cause issues with pregnancy. It can cause issues with the child. She did not say that it does for all men. She did not say that. So that's where the miscommunication is. And as far as you say you talk about how women say X, Y, and Z. You stay dogging women on this show. You stay talking about, so after 30, we ain't shit, basically, is what you're saying. But I promise you, women get better in their 50s. Women get better in their 40s. And just because we don't look like we did in our 20s, I bet you we fuck you better than we would in our 20s.
Wow, boom.
So at the end of the day, men look better as they get older. Women get better as they get older. At the end of the day, it don't matter. It's like you said, you take care of yourself, you're going to be good. It doesn't matter. But the video was about the slowing down of sperm after 40. That's what the video was about.
Like that's the thing. It's like, who says it slows down? That's the thing. It's like
the doctors research medically. Y'all didn't have any questions about the prolapsed uterus. So why is it a question about the goddamn flowing of the sperm?
No, because y'all gave us the answers.
You didn't have. We gave y'all the answers.
Exactly. Now we giving y'all the answers. Y'all don't want to hear it. I'm telling you, that shit ain't real. The doctors, we don't believe the doctors.
We didn't say, Marley, we didn't say that it wasn't real. I'm responding because Unc didn't even hear the video. He didn't even hear the explanation of the video. He just came in chopping up. Y'all talking that shit, and after 30, y'all ain't shit. And this, that, blah, blah. No,
I was ready.
Because we ain't nobody said nothing about that. Only say if the sperm slows down. This is what the video said. We didn't say it. The video said it because this is what the doctor said.
We knew what caused women uterus to fall out. Thanks to y'all. We trying to figure out what caused the sperm to slow down. It ain't just old age. So it's like, what is it?
But we didn't say anything, Molly.
I know. We started to ask the question on it. what is old age? What do sperm actually slow down? I'm saying basically no, based on his answer. They saying no. So it's just like, okay, based on what we saying, I said maybe some of the women dealt with some men that had this issues that's over 40, and that's why they're saying that. But based
And
on the
I
results
agree,
so
but
far, the doctors are
I
wrong.
wanted to come back. I
And
waited
I'm
my
the
turn to come back to what was said, like we supposed to. I waited my turn, so that's why it sounds like no. I had to wait my turn. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you gonna have to refresh and come back in.
Mike
I feel
then.
like somebody dick or somebody pussy
Go
don't
ahead,
work because I'm
what you saying?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Oh no, we can hear you now. We can hear you now. We can hear you now. You know he ready to chop me up.
You know he is.
Try. But we got PR logistics for a reason, so I don't know how easy it's
And
gonna
I
be
don't
for you.
care because you know I love Uncle E, but you're not about to sit here and talk about because we 30. What the hell?
Yeah,
I ain't stopped living until I turn 30. What you talking about?
Nah, I'm just saying.
What you about to say, Uncle E? I know you got something to say to me. Come on.
It should be. Nah, he ain't
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, look, understand this. Okay. So first of all, when I first came in, I said I just came in and I heard Riri say a comment that I said I would address it, but I don't want to come in on some other shit. So please give me what's going on so I can address everything as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So I addressed all the little
you did say
topics that I heard spoke on. You know what I'm saying? Now, as I said, you know what I'm saying, the reason why I say 30, and I'll give you because majority of females make most mistakes by the age of 16 and 30. So by 30, you got 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. That says a whole lot. An individual that's 30 with 1 or 2 kids versus 6 or 7 kids, or a lot of kids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that. You know what I'm saying? A man, like I said, with time we get I would say we start to look better sometimes. Some niggas look ugly when they're young, they may look better when they get older. I don't fucking know, I don't care. But at the same time, I'm telling you, this motherfucker was 100% when he was born, and he's still 100%. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, not to be disrespectful, I don't know how a doctor would measure that goofy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And tell me that these are the reasons why you not working. No, the reasons why you not working, like I said, it's mental with a man. It's mental. It's very mental. It's emotional with y'all, but it's mental with a man. You know what I'm saying? A man cannot, how much you think this man is gonna perform if y'all just finished and you done beat him the fuck up and now you talking about let's go in the back room and make love? How much performance you think he's gonna have? Like I said, you know, like I speak on things. I only spoke so strongly because like I love this show, but it's too much male bashing. It's too much allowance of male bashing. That's the shit that we talking about, making something weird become normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that like there's no scientific study that I can believe that says the reason why a man's come is slowing down is because he using drugs. He doing, nigga, I'm smoking weed. I'm drinking as much as I want. I drove hours and more hours. You think I didn't get me something when I came back? Are you fucking serious? Stop playing. Let's get real. Come on, man. And no complaints. No complaints in my H&R department.
Look, has absolutely jack shit to do with what's going on. You kind of already answered the question. You kind of already answered the question, and then you put the most mansplaining I've heard in my life on top of it. It's probably that was just, you know, joke is probably based on, you know, the fact that you didn't actually catch the video itself and everybody just kind of looked past what Althea was saying. But scientifically, okay, hear me out, and this is statistically, this is based on paying attention to lots of people's fucking lives, okay, literally. If you have a smaller penis, you are more likely to create a girl because, you know, whenever they go and they stare at, you know, how the spermies move and shit, the spermies that y'all carry, I believe it's the Y chromosome, whichever the fuck it is, that, you know, makes the boy. The male sperm are super, super fast and they just, and at some point they run out of steam and they go a little slower. But the feminine sperms, they have a steady pace and they just keep going. So whenever home skillies run out of steam, they just keep going. So if you're right here, your dude's done run out of speed, and then the girls take over. Whereas if you're up here, your dude's more likely to make a girl. So the more you got going on, the more likely. Now, whenever you get over the age of 30 or even more, is when into your 40s is whenever you are more likely to make a girl. 60% of individuals birth or that were made by men that were over the age of 40 were female. So whenever you said that you had your son at 38 and then you had your daughter at, 42, you accomplished the mission right there. Good job. So the disabilities thing is just like something that, is affected by your health, your diet, what you were doing, along with what you were surrounding yourself, like hot environments, or if you're sitting a lot, wearing tight clothing and squeezing up on your yonders, that shit's gonna affect, what kind of tadpoles you're creating. And then if you're pushing those little tadpoles up in some yonder in your 40s, when your shit's done slowed down, you're gonna have statistically most likely a kid that's got autism or schizophrenia, and most likely a female. And so those are just the statistics as scientists looking at people fucking and finding out age equals death.
That's why I hate scientists, because it's all bullshit. Like, I had my daughter first and I just had my son. It's like my father had me at 40 something. I'm the youngest of next to youngest of 8. It's like, it don't make sense. My father had a boy, then a girl, then he had a boy, girl, boy. So it's like none of it makes sense. And he had us late on in life in his 40s. Me and my little brother, and I had another little brother 3 years younger than him. All is in his 40s, about to be 50. So all that scientific shit just be bullshit. It's like, who actually can see my sperm shoot into a woman in race? It's just like, y'all really believe 3D images and shit, and then they can identify which sperm is actually female and which one male. Well, the female one, it's like, no, it's bullshit. And people actually take it as fact, and then they go in and talk about it like it's fact. It's like, no, anything happened, man. We was born in the 80s around here. Most of my friends, we crack babies. And ain't nothing wrong with us. Like, and Michael Jackson, the youngest out of all of them, he turned out to be the best. It's like all of the youngest kids sometimes turn out to be the sharpest, the smartest, and the brightest, and the most to succeed. And it just be weird that people think the older you get, the less chance for this kid to be smart or successful or anything. I just think that's science bullshit. I don't believe it. Like we say, 1 minute everybody's different, then the next minute science say between the 8, man, fuck what science say. We all different, fingerprints different, everything. That's just my belief. What you got to add, Venus? I see your hand up.
Well, I just wanted to answer the question that Unc had asked. He said, why would anybody even study this stuff? And because I enjoy, being in, the realm of understanding. So I guess what I do is science as well. I'm going to say that the beginning is understanding that there's a question. The beginning is trying to figure it out, whether it's bullshit or actual. It's a reasonable understanding that you can convince somebody else is true.
What's up, Kool-Aid?
If 2 or more people agree, it becomes the truth. So I'm just saying, it could be true. Test it for yourself.
Well, I know. All right, hold on. Let me say something.
Oh man.
All right. No, I'm not going. No. It's like this. A male, when ejaculation comes, it's over. It's over. A million sperm cells. Once again, I'm trying to figure out, how are you gonna tell me that once I turn 40, my boys ain't trying to be born, but my girls are? I mean, it just don't. That don't make sense to me. What would make the boy sperm cells slower than the girl sperm cells? What's making them move so fast? Because they just want to get out of there. It don't even make sense to me. And as I said, you know what I'm saying, I can fill up a spoon. I can fill up a spoon when I'm 16. I can still fill up a spoon. But the volume has not changed. You know what I'm saying? The volume has not changed.
I would hope so.
But if you have someone that's not taking care of themselves, You know what I'm saying? This is the reason. What eating right, and taking care of yourself, eating fruits and all that. You got people who ain't ate fruit in years. You know what I'm saying? These like I said, these are the individuals that may be going through this, not the individuals that's like taking care of themselves on a daily basis.
Weezy, get them, Weezy.
Oh, I ain't got no. I agree with him. I ain't got nothing to say. I was just only responding to, I was only responding to certain things.
I thought y'all wasn't.
I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm 41. What you trying to say?
I'll go get a spoon now. I ain't trying to be a creep now. I'll get a spoon.
Yeah,
No, look. Jesus Christ. No, but
I'll show you. I'll show you signs.
How
about that? I'll show you signs.
I don't need the signs of the overflow. Okay. Your tadpoles are swimming, like Destiny said. All right. We get
But it sounds like y'all
just
got
keep
a lot.
swimming. Okay.
Truth to it, if a man not taking care of himself and not really doing the things he's supposed to do, that might be the age cap that things start to go wrong. So I just encourage these young men to take care of themselves, make sure you eating right, because see what can happen at a certain age, things can start to slow down for you. And some people wait later in life to have kids to start a family. So it's like, if that's the case, you really need to take care of yourself to make sure these kids have the best chance possible. When you get out here, I don't blame none of the smoking, drinking, none. I blame the vaccines. It's like, it's amazing how we had a crack epidemic. All these babies came out. They weren't as bad as the babies today. Like all this autism and stuff going on. It's like, it's the vaccines. It's a lot of healthy women out here that's having kids with the same issue. So it can't be like, oh, because you had them at a later age. I know girls that's 19, 20 having the same kids. So it's like, nah, I think it's the vaccines. Try to avoid these vaccine shots as possible, because this don't exist in the Amish community. So it's like, and the only thing they do different is don't take vaccines for real. It's like they still eat a lot of the things that we can eat if we choose to, but I think it's the vaccines. I don't think it got to do man or women. I don't think it got to do nothing without age. There's some women out here having kids in their 50s, and they was told plenty of times, oh, at a certain age, women shouldn't have kids. Nah, that's population control. They don't want us to keep having kids. Like, nah, if you want to have a kid, make sure you do what you need to do to make sure that kid come out healthy. But y'all know what time it is. We got to give these people some good energy. We went a little over the day. Dave, we're going to start off with you because we know you might doze off. Dave.
No, my bad. I was laughing. I was not dozing off. Some good energy. Don't doze off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just like we said earlier, or whatever like that. I mean, love yourself. Like somebody said earlier that I think it was trippy. If you can't love yourself, it's gonna be hard to love somebody else. So always have self-love.
What up, Kool-Aid? Daenerys, get us some good names before we go, Twin.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You're dope. Be dope for somebody else today, too.
Won't do dope.
Don't do it, though. But be dope if you want.
Yeah, don't do it. Be dope. Out here.
Everything I be saying is for entertainment purposes. I'm not trying to disrespect or hurt anybody by what I say. You know what I'm saying? These are my opinions and my opinions only. And with that being said, I want everybody to have a great day. What you didn't accomplish yesterday, you can accomplish today. Put that foot forward and keep a smile on your face. And don't let nobody steal your energy.
Yeah.
Well, look, today's show was very fucking informative. I learned some stuff. I don't know about you. But I hope you take whatever information that you learned and use it somehow in a positive manner. Go start a conversation. Be positive, laugh, have a good one, spread positivity, and be someone you're proud of. Bye.
Music weed.
The music is good, but anyway, have a most amazing day. I thank you guys for tuning in, listening to our back and forth banter, as well as being educated on the health of men and women, alike and different. We thank you guys. I appreciate you. Please go out and make your day productive. Live on purpose, for a purpose, because you have one, and be kind.
Okay, you gotta turn the music down because the music too loud. We can't hear the people talking. So I want to make sure everybody can hear what I'm about to say. On May 23rd, there's going to be a show that's out of state in Raleigh, North Carolina. But I've talked to the people and got us a group rate for anybody that want to. Hey, turn that music down. I can't hear it. For anybody that wants to participate and join and come down to Raleigh, North Carolina on May 23rd, we got a group rate at the Doubletree Hilton. And Louisa can tell you this is a nice room, nice, fabulous rooms. It's a group rate where your hotel stay is only $129 and breakfast is included with that. So it's awesome. We worked out a code. I got to go into my email to get the code, which I cannot right now. It's a computer issue, but we will have it for you tomorrow. Y'all want to book y'all rooms? Y'all want to get a discounted rate and breakfast? What? Just give them the code and it's blocked, but you got to make your appointments before May the 11th. May the 11th, you got to make the reservations in order to get the discount by May the 11th. For those of y'all who want to meet us out there and everything for the festivities, I just wanted to throw that out there. I was working on that this morning with the hotel. So
that's awesome. I want to go. I might take advantage of that. Keep me updated.
129.
Yes, I will. I have the code tomorrow. So this
129 a night.
129 a night. Yep, and it includes your breakfast. Because breakfast is additional. What she saying?
I think it was $20 without the
without the thing. But I got we got it all together for $129 at the Doubletree Hilton, and it's nice.
So if they don't want the breakfast, is it 109?
No,
that's a good question.
It's the discount. The room is more than that. When you look it up online, you'll see the room is a lot more than that, baby. Yep. Just mention that you're part of the Morning Mac show crew. Because she said, what is the event? I said, the Love and Happiness Comedy Show. You mentioned that and give them the code. I'm trying to get the code for y'all.
Yeah,
that's the case, Bill. It's here. Everybody can make it. I hope so.
Somebody talking?
Nope.
Nah, he's not. I ain't know.
Trey's holding a puppy.
I ain't get good.
Nah. I mean, so I want to say something to y'all. So we won't have no misunderstanding, right? Now, my money fucked up, so I ain't got no money for no damn hotel room. Okay, that's all I can say. I would love to go, but I'm sorry. It's not in my budget. My daughter's birthday coming up and Mother's Day is coming up. It's not my budget.
Put somebody on the room told by how many people you think you can be in one room?
I don't think too many people want to sleep with me. I sleep naked. I don't think y'all want to sleep with me. I sleep naked.
No, we definitely want to sleep with
being
you.
free.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I wouldn't want to be in one of y'all hotel rooms and I come out of the bathroom asshole naked. You like, what the hell going on? I'm like, oh, I didn't tell y'all I sleep naked. Yeah. I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit.
You're telling the truth.
And I got a spoon to prove my spoon count.
Whoa. I don't know nothing about what the hell you just said. You said it the wrong time. I don't know what's up with you and Ron, man, but y'all be saying stuff at the wrong time, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That was not cool, D Green. Come on, man. That was not cool.
Molly, what you got to say, Ma?
Nah, just appreciate everybody tapping in. Want to get some good energy for Trey Money before we get up out of here. And then after that, we'll push the flash like we normally do. You know. Tell everybody tap. Let's talk to them.
Did you drive over that bridge?
Yeah,
Did you drive over the bridge of hell? Oh my God! Well, if y'all can't find another way to get down there, I can't come down there no more. I can't do that bridge no more. I can't do that shit no more. I'm sorry. My heart won't allow me to. The bridge from hell. The 301 bridge. The bridge from hell.
Yeah, I was nervous, boy. We was up high. That shit was fun, man. That's the only time I heard don't say a word. He quiet, boy. You can say whatever you want to him.
If you go 95, you won't go do it.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we're gonna have to go 95 because I can't do that bridge no more in life. No more in life. I can't do that bridge. If I gotta go somewhere and cross that bridge, I ain't going. That's a bridge I'll never cross again. Fuck that bridge.
It's worse than the Bay Bridge.
Man, look, it's worse than the Bay Bridge. I went over the Bay Bridge. I'm good with the Bay Bridge. The bridge 301, the bridge from hell.
Going or coming home?
Both. I didn't know it was going to take me both ways. It took me over that damn bridge. I'm never going over that bitch again.
Oh, so you went through. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, just do 95.
It's not happening again. I don't care. It's not happening again. We had a great trip. But if I gotta go over that bridge again to have a great trip, I'm not gonna have a great trip no more.
Yo, you got me over here cracking up.
Because like I said,
catch y'all tomorrow.
Take the day by the throat. Hit me first when the world feels slow. The Morning Max Show. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tell your people, get in line. Hit that play button right on time. Big brass, big green, straight through the fog. Start your morning with Mac on the pod. The Morning Max Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Max Show. Take the day by the throat. Hit me first when the world feels slow. The Morning Max Show.